for stopping by the Marita Minutes. Before I get started, I'd like to say that everything on my channel is alleged and, in my opinion, and done for entertainment purposes only. If you are new here, welcome. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey. Please like, share, and subscribe. It is free. Now let's get into it. Okay, so here I am again talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Sorry, guys. It's hard not to get pulled in to what's going on in the YouTube streets. It's not so much of what's going on in the show. It's what's going on in the YouTube streets and with the interviews going on. And I guess that's their method of pulling us in. And I'm going to support Melody. My whole thing is I'm going to watch the show. May not watch it the night that it airs, but I will watch the show and give my critique on what I think of everybody's storyline, whether I think it's fake, I'm just going to call them out on it. I'm not going to spend too much time on the people that that I'm not really that interested in, but I will mention it because it's a part of the show. So, but I did want to reflect on my thoughts on the Sunni and Destiny saga. That's a big mess. I know they keep stressing about this girl code. I don't know if any girl code was violated in this particular instance, because if you listen to what each other of them are saying, or what they're not saying, let's put it that way, they really didn't have a strong bond. There was no real relationship there. Because on one hand, Destiny is like, yeah, Sunni tried to reach out to her and told her that her and Moses were involved or whatever. She said, but it shouldn't have came from Sunni. It should have came from Moses. Now, if she's not expecting that from Sunni, then my thing is that aligns with what Sunni said, because Sunni said, I don't owe her anything. I think Sunni just put herself as the spokesperson because she was representing both her and her now husband. So she felt like she needed to be the one to tell her, we're seeing each other and it's serious. Because she probably knew that Moses wasn't going to do that. Men don't do that. Men don't do that for the simple fact they always want a backup, because what if it didn't work out with him and Sunni? He could always still run back to Destiny. Sounds like that's what he's been doing for 15 years, allegedly. Just saying. Read between the lines. They've been back and forth. They've been dealing with each other for over 15 years, off and on, not continuously, because Destiny was married at one time. She made it seem like he reached out to her during her marriage and she thought it was disrespectful. She talked to him about it. I don't know if I believe all that, but clearly they were still communicating of some sort, right? So I feel like both of their stories align to a degree. And then what comes in afterwards is the defensive mode on both sides, where they try to villainize the other. One tries to villainize the other as far as being going against girl code or whatever the girl code is. Destiny did share or bring Moses around, and he met Sunni on a casual thing, right? And it may have been some sparks there. It may have been like, ooh, they might have given each other the eye, unbeknownst to Destiny, and while they were in the same room. Who knows, right? However, when they saw each other again by themselves, that's when they, I guess, were able to talk on a more intimate level, because Destiny wasn't there. Both of them had gone to the same family event, not knowing the other one was going, evidently. and were surprised to see the other there. So you already have one connection, like, oh, hey, you know, so and so's friend, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I'm her, you know, the producer, blah, 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 blah. So you just strike up a conversation. Both of you are attractive, both of you are attracted to each other. And then there's a fine line there. Like, when do you cut off the conversation? You're just enjoying the conversation so much you don't. And there's another level of connection there. Okay. I'm sure that's how it sparked. I'm sure that's how it sparked. And you enjoyed the conversation so much. If it was a family function, if there was libations involved, it was a good time. And you wanted to do that good time again. So that's what probably happened in my mind. That's what I'm thinking happened. And they continued the relationship. Now, somewhere down the road, Destiny and Moses stopped speaking because I feel like Moses got more interested in Sunni. And if he was seeing other people along with Destiny, he slowly separated himself from Destiny and whoever else he was seeing and focused all on Sunni, or at least mostly on Sunni. I'm not going to say he cut out everybody because, you know, some men don't do that. I don't know about Moses. Moses ain't said boo. Moses ain't said now one word. However, at least not yet. We haven't seen anything, and maybe Moses will address it. However, I feel like when he met Sunni and they were able to talk without Destiny being around on a more intimate level, they're around mutual family and friends, they had a good time and they liked that feeling, right? And I feel like whatever he was doing, Destiny and the other women that he supposedly was seeing, he kind of slowly moved away from them. So once it got serious and he kind of like pursued Sunni or vice versa, that's when they felt like, okay, well, what are we going to tell Destiny? And they decided, I'm sitting this, and I'm speculating. I don't know how it went down. I'm speculating. I'm saying that once they figured out, okay, well, we like each other and I'm ready to do this, we need to tell her. We need to tell her that it's getting serious. Now, I don't know if he gave her a ring and they had started to plan their wedding or whatever, because they got married pretty quickly, I think, right? It wasn't that long. However, at that point, I'm sure Moses, men don't know how to, well, most men, I won't say all, but most men don't know how to articulate when they felt like they moved on and decided that they weren't going to deal with a woman anymore. They don't want to deal with that part. And then especially, I'm moving on with somebody that you know. Sorry. Especially if at one point Destiny was the one that introduced them to each other. That's got to be a slap in the face. So, yeah. Now, Sunni comes across as being very defensive, and I get it because people are looking at her like, you shouldn't have did that, blah, 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 blah. But if they weren't together, not to say that if they weren't dealing with each other at the time, maybe they had like a break. They didn't sound like they had the type of relationship where they were always on, you know what I mean, always dealing with each other or whatever. I don't think that they were even seeing each other at the time. They probably do that on and off thing. And at this particular time, if they weren't together, I'm just saying, I don't know. If they weren't together, then I don't think that Destiny and Moses were seeing each other for a period. And once Sunni and Moses, I guess, talked about whatever, how they were going to break it to her, Sunni was the one to say, I'll call her. Get it over it. Let me call her. And that's how that went down, I think. That's how I'm feeling it went down. Now, for the storyline, I'm sure it's a lot of stuff that's beefed up. I'm sure it's a lot of stuff that, I mean, for entertainment purposes, that we probably aren't going to be privy to. There's probably a lot of stuff we're not going to be privy to. But the going on interviews and talking to the bloggers, bringing social media into it, because they use social media as a tool to pull you in. And it's hard not to get sucked in, you guys. It's hard not to get sucked in. And I'm here for all the drama. I'm here for it. So I am going to review Love and Marriage Huntsville this season. I know there's supposed to be a blackout, and I'm for the cause, but I'm also for supporting my girl Melody. And I'm going to do so. Now, like I said, I might not review it, or I might not look at it the day that it airs, the night that it airs. I will review it at some point, but based on everything that comes on YouTube, it's really hard not to see what's really, really going on. Now, I'm really only focused on a couple of storylines. I want to see about Trish, the new girl, and her boyfriend, because she got some messiness going on, because the guy that's on there with her is not her husband. She's supposed to be her boyfriend, even though she's married, I think. That's messy in itself, right? And then she has some type of dealings with Martell. I don't know how true any of this is, but that's what I believe that's what they're going with. I'm not interested in Letitia, Marceau, Kimmy, or Maurice's storyline at all, because I don't feel like they really have one. So those are the two I'm focused on. I don't know if I care about what Nell and Chris are going through. I don't care about that either. But we'll see what happens. But my 2 cents is there was something there between those two ladies, Destiny and Sunni, for the simple fact, Sunni, you didn't need to call her, everyone, to give her any explanation. I tried to do it in unless you were calling yourself just speaking up for your man. Please like, share, and subscribe. Which it sounds like it might have been. Because you basically said you didn't owe her anything, because it wasn't that type of party. Everyone, and I believe that. Peace.